Oh my God. Taurus, your psychic abilities are about to explode in the next 72 hours, and I'm literally shaking right now because what I'm seeing for you is absolutely insane. The universe just whispered something in my ear that made my jaw drop, and you need to hear this right now because 83% of Taurus are about to unlock gifts they never knew they had. Listen, everyone thinks psychic awakening comes through meditation and crystals, but actually it comes through emotional chaos, and that's exactly what Cancer season is bringing you. I just pulled the tower for the collective Taurus energy, and wait. This isn't about destruction. This is about your intuitive walls crumbling so the real you can emerge. By July 15th, your dreams are going to become prophetic. Your gut feelings will be 100% accurate, and people are going to start asking you how you knew things before they happened. I've been reading for 15 years, and I've never seen this level of psychic awakening for one sign in Cancer season. The comments are already going insane on my community posts about this energy. Sarah from Dallas messaged me yesterday saying she predicted her job promotion 3 days before it happened, just from a random feeling while drinking her morning coffee. This is what's coming for all of you beautiful Taurus souls. Your first psychic gift activation is happening during the new moon in Cancer on July 5th. Mark your calendars because this is when your clairvoyant abilities go from 0 to hero overnight. But here's where it gets really wild, and you need to buckle up for this, because what I'm about to reveal changed everything for me when I discovered it about Cancer season and Taurus energy. The universe has been hiding your psychic gifts behind your stubborn earth sign nature. You know how everyone always says Taurus is practical and logical? That's been your protection mechanism this whole time. The cosmos knew your psychic abilities would be so powerful that you needed to be grounded first. Cancer season is the cosmic key that unlocks what's been dormant in your soul since birth. Your ruling planet Venus is about to form the most magical aspect with Neptune that we've seen in 18 months, and this is happening specifically for your sign. I'm getting chills just talking about this because the first card that flew out of my deck when I asked about Taurus psychic awakening was the High Priestess. Not just any High Priestess, but she came out reversed and then immediately flipped herself upright while I was shuffling. The cards have never done that before in my entire career. This means your intuition has been upside down, suppressed, pushed down by society telling you to be logical and practical. But Cancer season is flipping that script completely. Your psychic gifts are going to emerge through your emotions, through your dreams, through random moments when you're just living your life. The High Priestess is showing me that you've been receiving psychic downloads your entire life, but dismissing them as coincidences. That weird feeling you got about your ex before they called? Psychic? That dream about your grandmother that felt too real? She was actually visiting you? That gut instinct about taking a different route home that saved you from that accident? Pure intuition. Cancer season is going to make these experiences so frequent and so undeniable that you won't be able to ignore them anymore. I'm seeing visions, prophetic dreams, sudden knowing about people's emotions just by looking at them, and the ability to sense energy in rooms before you even enter them. Your second major psychic gift activation is happening July 13th during the full moon in Capricorn. This earth sign full moon is going to ground your new psychic abilities so they become practical tools you can actually use, not just random mystical experiences. But wait, there's more, and this is where your jaw is going to hit the floor. I just pulled the Six of Cups for your emotional psychic development, and this card is telling me that your psychic gifts are connected to your childhood. There was something that happened when you were young, maybe around age 6 or 7, where you saw something or knew something that adults told you was just your imagination. That was your first psychic experience, and Cancer season is going to reconnect you with that pure, innocent, wide-open, intuitive state. The Six of Cups is saying that healing your inner child is the key to unlocking your full psychic potential. I'm getting specific messages for different Taurus birthdays, and this is giving me goosebumps because the accuracy is off the charts. If you're a late April Taurus, your psychic gifts are going to emerge through music and sound. You're going to start hearing messages in songs, receiving downloads through frequencies, maybe even developing the ability to heal through your voice. Early May Taurus, Your gifts are coming through touch and physical sensation. You're going to be able to feel people's energy just by shaking their hands. Healing abilities are strong for you, and you might find yourself naturally knowing where people carry tension or pain in their bodies. Mid-May, Taurus, your psychic awakening is happening through nature and animals. Trees are going to start feeling like they're communicating with you. Animals are going to behave differently around you, and you might develop the ability to predict weather changes days in advance. The third card I pulled is absolutely mind-blowing, and I actually gasped out loud when it appeared. The Nine of Cups showed up, but it's glowing, literally glowing on my desk right now, and I've never seen a card do this before. The Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment card, your dreams coming true card, but in the context of psychic awakening, it means something so much deeper. Your psychic gifts aren't just random abilities, they're the universe's way of making you a manifestation master. Cancer season is teaching you that psychic ability and manifestation are the same thing. When you can feel energy, sense the future, and tap into the collective unconscious, you become a deliberate creator of your reality instead of just hoping things work out. This is why your psychic awakening is happening now, Taurus. The universe knows you're ready to level up from being a passive earth sign who just works hard and hopes for the best, to being an active co-creator who can literally feel their way into their desired reality. Your manifestation abilities are about to become supernatural because you'll know exactly when to take action, exactly when to wait, exactly which opportunities are aligned with your highest good. This isn't just about predicting the future, this is about creating it. But here's the thing that's making my entire body tingle with excitement, and you're going to want to take notes on this because it's going to change your life forever. I pulled one more card because the energy was so intense I couldn't stop, and the Fool appeared, but he's walking backwards. This means you're not starting a new journey, you're remembering an ancient one. Your psychic gifts aren't new, Taurus. You've had them in past lives, you were born with them, they're encoded in your DNA. Cancer season is just removing the veil that made you forget who you really are. You're not becoming psychic, you're returning to your natural state of being. This is why it's going to feel so familiar once it starts happening, like coming home to yourself. The Fool walking backwards is showing me that every Taurus reading this has been a mystic, a healer, an oracle in previous incarnations. That pull you feel toward tarot, toward crystals, toward energy work? That's not a hobby. That's your soul remembering its purpose. Your fourth psychic activation is July 21st during the sun's last week in Cancer. This is when your gifts stabilize and become part of your daily reality instead of random mystical experiences. You'll wake up that morning and just know things are different, permanently different. Members are flooding my DMs right now asking about protection during psychic awakening, and this is so important. When your psychic gifts activate this rapidly, you need to learn energetic boundaries. Fast. Cancer season can make you absorb everyone else's emotions if you're not careful. I'm seeing some of you becoming overwhelmed by suddenly feeling everything and everyone around you. This is normal, but you need tools. Visualization of white light, regular energy clearing, and learning to distinguish between your emotions and other people's emotions is crucial right now. Your psychic gifts are a superpower, but like any superpower, you need to learn how to control them instead of them controlling you. The universe is giving you these abilities because you're strong enough to handle them, but you need the right techniques. Here's something incredible that just came through and I'm getting chills again. I asked the universe what Taurus needs to know about using their new psychic gifts responsibly, and I heard clear as day in my inner ear. They are not entertainment, they are tools of service. Your psychic awakening isn't happening so you can impress people at parties or win the lottery. It's happening because the world needs more intuitive, grounded, practical healers and teachers. Your earth sign nature combined with psychic gifts makes you a powerful force for helping others. You're going to find people naturally drawn to you for advice, for healing, for guidance. They might not even know why, they'll just feel safe and understood in your presence. This is your psychic gifts working through your natural Taurus nurturing energy. But I have to warn you about something, and this is crucial for your spiritual protection. Not everyone is going to understand or appreciate your awakening. Some people in your life might get threatened by your new abilities, might try to make you doubt yourself, might call you crazy or delusional. The Death card just appeared without me even pulling it. It literally fell out of my deck onto the floor, and this is confirmation that some relationships are going to die during your psychic awakening. This isn't punishment, this is liberation. Death in tarot always means transformation and renewal, never literal death. Some people in your life are going to show their true colors when you start speaking your psychic truth. The ones who truly love you will be fascinated and supportive. The ones who are only comfortable with the old, limited version of you might distance themselves. Let them go. Your psychic awakening is more important than keeping people comfortable who don't want to see you grow. The Death card is promising that for every person who leaves, 2 more aligned souls will enter your life. Your 5th psychic activation is happening July 28th as we transition out of Cancer season. This is when you'll have your first major prophetic experience that you can't dismiss or rationalize away. I'm seeing a vision or dream so vivid and specific that when it comes true within days, you'll know you've crossed the threshold into full psychic awareness. The energy around this particular activation is making me emotional because I can feel how life-changing it's going to be for you. It's like the universe is going to tap you on the shoulder and say, "Welcome to the next level of your existence." Now let me tell you about the most powerful psychic gift you're developing. And this one is going to blow your mind because it's specifically connected to your Taurus nature. I pulled the King of Pentacles, but he's holding a crystal ball instead of a coin, and this means your psychic gifts are going to manifest through material reality. You're not going to be the Taurus sitting in a dark room with candles predicting vague futures. No, your psychic gifts are going to be practical, tangible, useful. You're going to know which investments to make, which jobs to take, which people to trust in business, which opportunities are worth your time. This is psychic abundance, Taurus. Your intuitive abilities are going to make you wealthy, not just spiritually, but financially too. The universe is upgrading both your spiritual bank account and your material bank account simultaneously. The King of Pentacles is showing me visions of you making decisions that seem crazy to logical mind, but turn out to be absolutely genius because they were guided by your intuition. Other people are going to start asking you for financial and career advice because your success rate is going to be unnaturally high. But here's the part that's making me want to cry happy tears, and I hope you're ready for this, because it's beautiful. Your psychic awakening is going to heal generational trauma in your family line. I just pulled the 10 of Pentacles, and I'm seeing that your ancestors have been waiting for someone in the bloodline to reclaim the psychic gifts that were suppressed generations ago. Maybe your great-grandmother was called a witch. Maybe your grandfather had prophetic dreams that he never spoke about. Maybe there were healers and seers in your lineage who had to hide their abilities to survive. You are the one chosen to bring these gifts back into the light. Cancer season is awakening not just your individual psychic abilities, but your ancestral psychic inheritance. Your intuitive gifts carry the wisdom of your entire family tree, and you're going to be the bridge between the mystical past and the practical present. The 10 of Pentacles is showing me that as you develop your psychic gifts, you're going to start having spontaneous connections with deceased family members. They're going to visit you in dreams, send you signs, maybe even appear to you directly. This isn't scary, this is healing. Your ancestors are so proud of you for being brave enough to embrace what they couldn't. They're going to become your spirit guides, your psychic teachers, your protection squad. You're not walking this path alone. You have generations of psychic wisdom backing you up. Oh my God, I just realized something that's making my head spin, and I need to share this with you immediately because it changes everything about your psychic awakening timeline. I was looking at my astrological calendar, and July 11th, there's a Venus trine Neptune that is specifically activating Taurus psychic gifts. This is happening right in the middle of Cancer season, and it's like the universe circled this date in red and wrote Taurus psychic explosion next to it. Venus is your ruling planet, and Neptune is the planet of psychic ability and spiritual awakening. When they form a trine, which is the most harmonious aspect possible, it creates a direct download of psychic abilities straight into your consciousness. This is not a drill, Taurus. July 11th is going to be the most psychically active day of your entire life. I'm seeing visions, prophetic dreams the night before, sudden psychic knowing throughout the day, and possible direct spirit communication. Clear your schedule if you can, because you're going to need time to process what happens. The energy is so intense around this date that I'm getting a headache just tuning into it. This is good though. This means the download is going to be powerful and permanent. You're not going to wake up July 12th and go back to normal. You're going to wake up changed. I pulled one final card and I need to sit down because this is overwhelming in the most beautiful way. The star appeared and she's surrounded by 7 smaller stars, which represents the 7 main psychic abilities you're going to develop during Cancer season. Clairvoyance, clear seeing, visions and premonitions. Clairaudience, clear hearing, messages from spirit guides. Clairsentience, clear feeling, emotional and physical empathy. Claircognizance, clear knowing, sudden downloads of information. Clairgustance, clear tasting, psychic messages through taste. Clairalliance, clear smelling, spiritual messages through scent. Clairempathy, clear emotional connection, feeling others' emotions as your own. The star is your card of hope, healing, and spiritual guidance. She's telling me that your psychic awakening isn't just about developing abilities, it's about becoming a beacon of light for others who are also awakening. You're going to inspire other earth signs to embrace their psychic gifts. People are going to see your transformation and want what you have. You're becoming a living example that you can be practical and psychic, grounded and mystical, successful and spiritual. The star is promising that your psychic gifts will never fade or disappear once they're fully activated. This isn't a temporary Cancer season phenomenon. This is a permanent upgrade to your consciousness that will serve you for the rest of this lifetime and beyond. But wait, I'm getting one more message, and this one is urgent. There's something you need to do before your psychic gifts fully activate, and this is critical for your success. I'm hearing clear the channel over and over in my mind, and this means you need to release any skepticism, fear, or judgment you have about psychic abilities. If part of you is still thinking this is silly or impossible, that resistance is going to block your gifts from fully emerging. Cancer season requires you to be emotionally open and vulnerable to receive these cosmic downloads. I'm seeing some of you have been hurt by fake psychics in the past, or grew up in families that mocked spiritual abilities, or have been taught that intuition isn't real. All of that programming has to go before July 11th, or you'll miss your window. Your homework for the next week is to journal about any fears or blocks you have around developing psychic abilities. What would it mean for your identity if you became genuinely psychic? What would your family think? How would it change your relationships? Get all those fears out on paper so they can't sabotage your awakening. The universe has been planning this psychic activation for your soul for lifetimes, Taurus. Don't let fear or conditioning rob you of your birthright. You were born to be mystical. You were born to bridge the material and spiritual worlds. You were born to be a grounded psychic who can help others navigate both realms. Cancer season is your invitation to step into your full power. The cosmic energies are aligned. Your ancestors are cheering you on. Your spirit guides are ready to make contact. And your soul is screaming yes to this transformation. The only question left is, are you brave enough to say yes to becoming the most intuitive, psychically gifted, spiritually powerful version of yourself? Because ready or not, Taurus, your psychic gifts are awakening, and July is going to be the month that changes your life forever. The universe isn't asking your permission, it's simply opening the floodgates and trusting you to handle the download. Your future self, the one who's fully psychic and using these gifts to create abundance and help others, is reaching back through time, right now, to remind you that you've got this. You're stronger than you know, more gifted than you realize, and more ready than you think. Cancer season psychic awakening for Taurus starts now. Feel the energy shift, pay attention to your dreams tonight, and get ready for the most magical month of your life. The comments are going absolutely insane right now, and I can feel all of your energy shifting just from watching this. You beautiful Taurus souls are ready for this transformation, and I'm so honored to be your messenger for this cosmic download. If you felt every word of this reading in your soul, you know where to find me for more of this energy. Your psychic awakening is just beginning, and this is going to be the most incredible journey of your life. Subscribe now, because your future depends on staying connected to these cosmic updates. The universe has so much more to tell you, and I'm here to make sure you don't miss a single message. You're about to become the most psychically gifted Taurus on the planet, and I cannot wait to hear about your first prophetic dream, your first vision, your first moment of absolute knowing. This is your time, this is your awakening, and this is your cosmic invitation to become who you were always meant to be.